Good morning, everyone. It is now.
Your headphones to this or the other?
They're like the flat.
Ooh, flat.
Yeah. It is. Today Friday. Thursday. It's Thursday. Mike is working from home today, and then tomorrow he's back at the office. Possibly. He just said he heard that at 1.
It's like panic.
This vlog will go up in 2 days. We'll know one way or the other. He heard that at 1 today they're going to be doing a press conference announcing martial law. So I've got an alarm set to watch that. We shall see. That's kind of terrifying. But I think that's the only way that you can officially shut down the country, is that you have to go under martial law. Which more or less makes the president the king, kind of. Like, he just has full reign, is my understanding. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. You wanna look at my lettuce? So they're doing good. Let me know if you guys are just tired of seeing my lettuce. I can stop showing you, but I'm just excited. Like, look at that guy. He's going for it. This one's finally starting to grow a little bit. You can just kind of see right in the middle where it's peeking up. You see right here, this guy just kind of peeking up. So he just needed a little extra time. He's gonna start growing, I think. So I need to flip my sweet potato and let it go a little longer. Sweet potato is done with butter and brown sugar. Probably went a little overboard on that, but it'll still be good. I was watching Melissa Caitlin last night. I can link her channel below. But she made her own brown sugar for a sauce that she had. And she said that brown sugar is just regular sugar with molasses. And I had no idea. I was blown away. I guess I don't ever really think about where brown sugar came from. But I'd heard somewhere that it was healthier for you than regular just cane sugar. Which makes no sense if it's sugar with molasses. That would be like... not better for you. Anyway, there is my sweet potato and a fun fact about brown sugar. Hey guys, just wanted to pop in and give a little bit of an update. They did the press conference for like the nation and also for our state, like pretty much back to back, and nothing about martial law. So I don't know where that rumor came from, but that's a good thing, because the whole idea of martial law kind of scares me. I'm kind of like, maybe we need to do it and close everything down, but like also you don't want to start a civil war. So it's like you gotta tiptoe, walk around on eggshells, you know, kind of a thing. So yeah, I mean, there really wasn't anything new in the conference other than they're talking about stimulus packages for, was I even in the conference? It might not have. I seen an article online that's talking about them pushing for stimulus packages for families, and that it's like $1,000 per adult and $500 per kid, but that it hasn't gone through Congress or wherever it needs to go through yet. It's still just like a proposal, so like that's not even a for sure thing yet. But I did talk my husband into us fostering a dog, so I'm going up there to get him right now. They were kind of like, you know, normally the foster system works is like it's for an animal who's either just been in the shelter for too long and needs to get out or has special needs. But considering the circumstances, and they're completely shutting down the shelter starting tomorrow, like you can't even come in to adopt it. At least that's what they're saying online. Because it was by appointment early. It was by appointment only, but now they're closing it up on Friday. So went ahead and called to see if they need fosters, like how does that all work, and they're just trying to like open up space, because if any like strays come in, like they're full. They have no place for animals. So just anything that clears out the shelter a little bit, opens up a little bit of space, and gets an animal out of there for the time being, since they're just closing, is good. So they just kind of like gave us the pick. Went through everything that we have, and like yard size, house size, what kind of dog do we want, do we have kids, all that stuff. I mentioned a dog named Skeletor, or maybe it's Skeletor, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but they had him listed online, and he looked like he might be a good fit just judging by his profile. He's a hound dog. He doesn't look like he's too big. Kind of medium to small would be my guess. And they said that he's kind of a wimp, so he should be fine with the kids and the cats, and that he takes correction really well from a squirt bottle. Got one of those on hand already for the cats. So We're gonna go on up there and get him right now. How foster care works, at least for my Humane Society, and I can only assume that a lot of them operate very similarly, just in case you guys are interested. They're gonna give us a crate for him to sleep in. They're gonna give us food. If he needs any medical care, we call them and they will take care of it. And then it's a non-commitment. So if this just doesn't work, if he's not getting along with the cats, if he's not getting along with the kids, we just call them and they'll either come and pick him up for us or we just bring him back to the Humane Society. So pretty simple. And of course, if this works out, we have the option for adoption. And if during this time frame somebody wants to meet him to adopt him, they will call us to set up a time frame for us to bring him to the Humane Society for them to look into adopting him. So pretty easy setup. I think Levi will enjoy having a dog to play with. Of course, it's rainy today, so they can't go inside and play today, but like, you know, when you have nice weather, he wants to be outside running, and this will give him a playmate. And the dog's like 1 year old, so that's still pretty young. It is very young for a dog. So he'll have a playmate while we're stuck inside, cooped up, and can't do anything. And I don't think the dog will be too big for the house. Like I said, he looks fairly smallish on the smaller scale. So we're gonna head on up there and get our new puppy. Okay, well, we've got our new family member for the time being. This is Skeletor, but they said we can name him whatever we want to. I guess he was adopted out one other time and brought back. They didn't really say why. They were calling him B-Dog or D-Dog or something like that. I don't know. But they said that he hasn't really had any response to those names. So they said that we can call him whatever we want because he's not really responding to anything. They said he's been really good with kids that come in to visit and that he's very submissive with cats, which sounds fantastic for us. He is much bigger than I was expecting. See, on the picture I seen online, he looked like a hound dog and he looked like he was just a much smaller dog. Here in person, he looks a little pittish. Still looks a bit houndish, but also a bit pittish. So, I don't know. Bigger than we thought he was going to be, but they said he's a really sweet dog. So, we're going to get him on home and see how this works out. Good morning. You want to come see who's out here?
Yeah, Allie.
Not Allie.
It's a puppy.
It's a big puppy, isn't it? What do we think? Give kisses.
Big puppy.
Big puppy.
Dada.
What do you think of the big puppy?
Dada. It's a puppy. A puppy says. It's a big puppy.
Oh, he's going to tangle you up. Do you like him? What do you think?
Cool.
He's cool?
Dada. It's my diaper.
I think he's excited to see you.
My diaper. My diaper.
You're not that interested? I thought you'd be ecstatic. I thought you'd be like, woohoo, a dog. Huh? I turned the heater off. You want it on?
A big doggy.
There's a big doggy. Do you like the big doggy?
Office cow.
You want him to stay with us for a little bit?
Office cow.
Well, we're going to leave it on right now just in case we need to correct him. He's getting used to being here. Hey.
No windows.
Well, he's excited about you, Mike. Oh.
I hit it.
You didn't hit him.
Wow. Then did it, puppy.
Getting you, ain't he?
His haircut.
Yeah, he got a bath. He got a bath.
Haircut.
Let the puppy off.
You want to pet him?
Yeah.
He wants you to pet him. Give him pets.
No.
He wants you to give him pets.
No.
Right? You and Yoshi, round and round.
She's round.
Yoshi's not coming anymore. Give him a tug. See if he comes with you. Oh, he got his foot stuck. Okay. Go. There you go. Round and round and round. What's puppy's name? Yoshi?
Yeah.
You guys gonna wear each other out running around the island?
Yes, for so many of that last semester high school tradition.
It hit me really hard. I'm a senior upper buff, and all of my senior activities are probably going to be canceled, which include prom, senior assassins. My senior spring break got canceled too, and a lot of other activities are going to get canceled.
It's really tough. We're hearing from the IHSAA that they also now are officially canceling the boys' basketball.
So we got the crate set up that the Humane Society sent with us. Levi is in love with it. I found some old blankets and pillows in the basement, so the pillows are wrapped in the old blankets, but I had them down there. I had like a makeshift cat tree down there for the cats, but the cats only use like the top two of the pillows that are down there, so the bottom two I brought on up for the dog. You're sleeping in the cage. We're leaving the leash on him for right now. Just, hey, quit. That's the only thing I have a complaint on is that he's nibbly. He wants to be really mouthy when you try to pet him. Hey, no. That's my only complaint. Hey, don't be hitting that. So, and then I had this old tablecloth in the back of the pantry that I found yesterday when I was cleaning out my pantry. And it works really well to cover... Hey, quit, Yoshi, quit. It works really well to cover up the... See, he's so sweet. He just wants to sit here and snuggle, but then he also wants to nibble my hands. And I don't like that because it makes my hands get red and blotchy. He's not biting, he's just nibbling. So yeah, the tablecloth is working really well to just kind of cover up the cage for him. So hopefully he sleeps well at night, and he's gone in there several times, and he doesn't seem to mind that Levi's going in. Doesn't seem to bother him at all. Hey, quit. Ow. Ow.
Ow, ow.
That's the only issue I have with him is being mouthy. Hey, no.
No, Mom.
He wants you to pet him, but then he wants to turn around and nibble you at the same time.
No.
Don't be yelling at him. I've got this. It's okay. I've got it. No. So, but he seems really smart. I mean, he was doing pretty good on sit and lay down earlier. I think he needs a little extra work. He's maybe rusty at it, but he was catching on pretty quick. And so every time he starts getting mouthy with my hand, I'm taking my hand away and telling him no. And he seems to be maybe catching on. So, and Levi just adores him. He seems to adore Levi. He just gets the biggest wiggle butt when he is around Levi. Levi is all about this dog right now. But he's so big. Just so big. Much bigger than I was expecting. But I really thought you were like a tall, lanky hound dog is what I thought we were getting. I thought we were getting like a blue tick mix. Not a blue tick, you're so loud. A beagle mix is what I was thinking. I thought he was going to be like a tall, skinny beagle mix. And I can see where he's probably got some hound in him, but he's also got a lot of either pit or terrier. I'm sure you guys cannot hear me right now at all because somebody's very loud. We've got the gate up right now because we're letting Banjo come up. Banjo's staying in the kitchen, but they're like interacting through the pet gate that we have up. That pet gate is amazing. If you guys need one, it's great for the kids because Levi started knocking down our kid gate that we had because it mounts to the wall, so Levi can't pull it down, and it's made for animals. The German Shepherd we had for like 24 hours was able to jump that. He has not tried, but he's also shorter than the German Shepherd was. So if you have a German Shepherd, I wouldn't recommend it. The package advertised. Stop yelling. Quit, Levi. So as you can see, Banjo's not thrilled, but he keeps coming up and checking out. And he's not really that interested in Banjo, so I think that's a promising sign. Banjo just has to get over him, I guess. Quit yelling. And he always does good with small breeds that come over. He's just never had much interaction with a large dog. So I think as soon as he realizes that I think it's just that he's so big, so much bigger than Banjo. I think that's what the problem is. I think once he realizes that he's not going to hurt him any, hopefully we'll be okay. He's not even as puffed up as he was. He was super puffed up. But anyway, yeah, the pet gate's awesome. On the box, it advertised for small dogs. And like it showed a picture of like a golden retriever or a lab or something on the box. But like I said, the German Shepherd was able to jump it. But As you can see, it just mounts right here on the wall, and then it has a claw clip right here, also mounted into the wall. And I think we found this at Menards for like under $50. We have Heidi pieces break off. That was from the German Shepherd. She would just throw herself at it, and she eventually jumped over. But yeah, he's not nearly as puffed up as he was. I've got my flash on because we had the gray door open, but how well you guys can see. He's just glowing. He looks like a demon cat right now. Okay, I turned the flash off. Yeah, he's not, well, I guess he's still picking up eye shine, even though I don't have the, I turned off the flash. But anyways, you guys can see he's a little puffy, but he is not what he was. He was all puffed up. So I think he's starting to come down. He just has to realize the dog's not gonna hurt him. You're still my good boy, aren't you? So we'll give him some time to settle in and for them to adjust with each other. So yeah, well, he'll be hanging out with us for the foreseeable future while the world ends. That's the most interesting show to the cat. Oh. What is going on, Yoshi? Yoshi. Wario. Oh, Banjo's Wario. Levi's favorite thing is Super Mario Brothers, and so we all had Super Mario names. He was Mario. He was Luigi. Mike was Yoshi. I was Princess Peach. But then I got turned into Toad because my cousin's daughter turned into Princess Peach. So I was Toad, and then Banjo was Wario, right there. So now that he is Yoshi, I wonder what Mike's gonna get called. And he goes between Mario and Sonic. It just depends on the day if he's Mario or if he's Sonic. Yeah, Wario is a good name for Banjo. Agreed. That's what we should have named him, as Wario. You're right. Do you think 6 years is too long to change somebody's name? Yeah, I agree. Probably too long. We'll keep it Banjo, but Wario would have been good. So Mike is donating plasma. He said they're doing kind of things differently at the facility. They're having people space out every other bed. So they didn't have nearly as many appointments available. I don't know if I'll be able to get in tonight. I might have to wait until tomorrow, which sucks because I hate being on Friday schedule. Because then if you miss, you have to go Saturday schedule, which right now isn't too bad since I'm not working. But when I am working and I'm on Saturday schedule, it sucks. So yeah, Levi just had his dinner, and Yoshi did really good. I mean, he stood next to him the whole time. He was interested, but he did not overstep any boundaries. So I'm impressed. I think we just need to work on him sitting. If he's gonna sit at the table, he needs to sit. But he was not whining or crying or trying to jump at the table or trying to take the food away from Levi. So, and again, I mean, we've only had him for a couple of hours. So, you know, as he settles in, personality might come out even more, any bad habits. But so far, I've been very impressed with him. He seems like a very well-behaved dog, and I'm kind of like, why did either the Humane Society has really been working with him or somebody else really worked with him, because he's pretty good. So I'm kind of like, why did you get surrendered? What's your story? And why did somebody bring you back? Like, I don't understand why they would bring him back. He's done his business outside. We've had no accidents so far. He's very gentle with taking food. I hand fed him some apple slices. Very gentle.
Mommy.
What?
I'm running.
I know you're running. I can't wait to have a dry day so these two can go outside and run together. Because they both want to run, but our house is really not big enough for all this. Again, like I thought we were getting a much smaller dog that could run with our son. Not a horse to run with our son. So, I don't know. It's raining again. I thought it'd finally stop for a little bit. It's coming down. But yeah, super sweet dog. Very impressed with him so far. Like I said, the only real thing that I'm seeing as an issue is him wanting to nibble my hands when I pet him. I don't like that. Because you can see right now, putting little scratches on my hand. I don't like that. So we'll keep working with him. We'll do little sessions every day, work on him. That's what we did with Molly. Molly was really well behaved. She knew the property lines. She could go without a leash. She knew sit and lay down and stay. She came and he called. She got off the couch and he asked her. So, and just, gotta work with him, but we'll get him adjusted. And no mouth.
No mouth.
That seemed to work. Maybe that's a command he's heard before. He seems to be a quick study. He was picking up on the sit and the stay pretty quickly. Like I said, I think maybe he's just a little rusty at it. So, I don't know. I'll check in with you guys. Oh, and moving things around. So we've got Cage in the corner here by the table. Put the bike over here. I need to convince my husband to get rid of it because it's broken. But he's like, I can still ride it. It's just Levi won't let me because Levi wants to like climb on your lap when you're on it. But like it's broken. Yeah, you can ride it, but it's like pillow resistant. And you can't ride it because Levi won't let you. So I'm like, we just need to get rid of it. Toss it. It was $100. You got your use out of it. And then the battery got all corroded somehow and oozed everywhere and it's broken. So let it go. But the Ninja Turtle game, we're gonna put the Ninja Turtle game over here behind the door. Like I said, I thought we were getting a smaller dog, so I thought the cage would fit behind the door, but that didn't happen. So we've got the little table right here. We're gonna just put it back out in the garage. It's Levi's end table, but when we have it in his room, he wants to stand on top of it in the window and bang on the window, and I'm afraid he's gonna break the window because the window is so old. So he doesn't have it right now. Maybe we can try again and see how he does. But Mike's game's gonna go here. Rocking chair's there. I thought about putting the rocking chair over here, but then you can't see the TV from the rocking chair, and I like sitting in the rocking chair and watch TV. So yes. What's back there? I'll check in with you guys. I'll check in with you guys later. Good morning. It's Friday. I have no idea where my tripod is at, so I'm gonna stick it in my cabinet here if I can find a good spot. So things went pretty well with Yoshi last night. He slept really well in his crate, like no problem going in there. Quiet all night, like a dream. Like that German Shepherd we had for like 24 hours. We had her in the kitchen and she just cried the entire time, jumped the gate and ended up in bed with us. Like, it was a thing. So yeah, he did beautifully. Took him outside a potty this morning. He hasn't pooped yet, but he didn't eat a lot yesterday, so and he did poop yesterday, so maybe we could get some food in him. He still hasn't eaten this morning. He's just like not interested in the food they sent home with us, but I'm assuming it's the same kind of food they would be feeding him while he was there, and he's not an underfed dog, so maybe he's just not ready to eat. But it's there if he wants it. Banjo, still not thrilled, but coming around, I think. He is getting in closer proximity, like he wants to observe the dog, and like, we have the gate up so that Banjo can come in the kitchen and stay away from him if he wants to. Are you coming to say hi, Banjo? He was coming over, like he might come say hi, but yeah, so you can see we have the gate up there to give Banjo some space, and Oliver if they want to come in here and have a little space. And of course at night the dog is locked up, so they have full run of the house without having to come in contact with him. But anyway, this morning I took Yoshi outside and I'm having him do his business in the front yard because I don't want it in the backyard where kids play. So like, I don't care if he goes back there and runs with them and plays with them, but I don't want the poop in the backyard. So I'm leashing him up, walking him around the front yard. And when I brought him inside, I did not see Banjo next to the door, and I guess we caught Banjo off guard as well, because Yoshi, as we came in, stuck his nose right into Banjo's neck, sniffed him, and licked him, like right up the face twice, and Banjo just sat there like, what the hell just happened? And it took him a moment to get composed and puff up or do anything, and then he backed up and hissed and ran away. But, and after that, Yoshi has tried to come close to him a few times, and Banjo hisses, and then Yoshi either does a play bow, or he rolls on his belly to be submissive and wags his tail. So I think Banjo will warm up to him as he realizes that he's not gonna like attack him. Yoshi's done nothing aggressive towards Banjo, which I'm impressed with, because that dog could do some damage if he wanted to, just based on the size versus a cat. but he's being submissive, which is what the Humane Society told us he would be, is that he'd be submissive towards cats, which is what we need. And so I think a few days of Banjo realizing that Yoshi's not going to hurt him any, and that he's just submitting to him, which I don't know if dog language and cat language, if they like intermingle at all. So I don't know if what Yoshi's doing is getting through to Banjo, but they're working it out and figuring it out. And I'm giving both of them lots and lots of pets. And after I pet one of them, I'll let the other one sniff my hand. That way they get a scent transfer. So I'm hoping that as the scents mix and mingle and Banjo realizes that he's not in any danger, then he'll come around and be okay. Right, big boy? You right, big boy? I don't normally let him this close to the kitchen counter. But we're not loving a new puppy, brother. Not thrilled. Not thrilled at all. So I hear Ira and they're waking up. So I need to go get him taken care of. Levi's having breakfast already. I'm working on feeding like a what I feed my kid in a week video, or like meal ideas. It hasn't really been a week. It's just been meal ideas. I'm trying to, I don't want to say out of the box, but meal ideas. I know we're all stuck at home, so, but for kids. So I'm working on that, and I'm debating if I want to do a stockpile haul. I feel like some people like watching them. I know that I do, but then you also see a lot of comments from people who are like, you shouldn't stockpile, that's wrong, that's horrible, blah, 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 you're the problem. And it's like, but they're telling you to stockpile enough for a month to begin with. And it's just good to keep a stockpile on hand to begin with as well, because you never know when something's just going to happen. So, like a natural disaster or a snowstorm. So we already, like I said, had a decent stockpile, and I bought a little extra just to fill it out right before all of this like really started going south. So let me know, is that something you guys would want to see? I need to post a poll or something and see if you guys are remotely interested. But anyways, I'm gonna go get Ira taken care of, and I'll check in with you later on. Did I tell you it's Friday? It's Friday. So got Yoshi and Levi out here to play. Ira's inside in the jumper. It's still wet out here. I have no place to put him, so just kind of going between the house and out here to check on everybody. It's nice watching him run in the yard and get some use out of it. Like when we started fencing it off, I mean, it was mostly for the kids, but also at the time we had Molly. We went a place for her, and then of course we had to rehome her for biting, and you know, it's kind of nice to see the yard getting used for what it's meant for. He's up here, he's down there. That's a bag from the fence got installed recently. It blew over here and I just picked it up. I'm lazy. Same with that water bottle. And that got left out. That cup got left out, or bowl, last summer. I need to pick up the yard. Is he getting you? He is a pretty dog. I threw the frisbee for him and he got excited and chased it, but he did not bring it back. So I don't think he quite understands the concept of fetch. I'll have to work with him on that. But now he's just checking everything out.
Hey, puppy! Hey, car!
You gonna bring it back? Or are you just showing it off? Good boy, come here. Bring it back. Bring it back. Come on, Yoshi. Come on, Yoshi. Hey, 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 don't chew it up. Bring it back. You're supposed to bring it back. You big oaf. No, no mouth. No mouth. You're supposed to bring it back. I already put a hole in the frisbee. 2 holes. Gonna need a new frisbee. Go get it. We were not doggy prepared with toys. Bring it back. Bring it back. Sometimes he brings it back, other times he does this. What? It's too much running for you? Huh? You're only supposed to be a year old. You should be full of energy. You should be full of energy. No mouth. No mouth. No. No mouth. Oh, did you guys hear the tires squealing? Oh, good. Now they're out here running laps. It's one of Levi's favorite things to do. He needed a running buddy. Gives him a playmate during all this. Winner! Yoshi! Other winner! Hey, you got a bug on your face. Look at here. Look. Turn and look at me. You got a bug on your face.
Go.
Ready? Steady, go! Hey Yoshi, you're lagging behind. You're missing out. He's gonna win. Aren't you worried about losing? Oh, now he's gonna go. Gave him a head start because he's slow. And Sonic's the winner! Yay!
Yeah!
High five. Good job.
What's the run to get? 1, 2, 3, go!
Go. Oh, Yoshi's the winner. Good job, Yoshi.
Hit on it.
You beat Sonic. So I've got some bananas that are turning. Okay, good job. We've got some bananas that are starting to turn. Some people think these are like quite edible. At this point, it's to me, like I'm not here for it. I want it to be a little more green than that. So I have 3 of these. The recipe calls for 4, but I normally do 2. So this is still one more than I normally use. So I'm gonna make some banana bread using the recipe from Laura in the Kitchen. I can link her website down below. This banana bread is really good. It's one for banana bread with maple syrup butter. I've never made the butter, but the banana bread is good. The only difference is that I added a little bit of almond extract, about 1/4 of a teaspoon, and then I will also add some honey to it as well, like drizzled on top. So those are the only differences. With the honey, I just eyeball it and drizzle it on the top before I throw it in the oven. So I've got everything mixed out, and we're just gonna get started. I messed up and put my sugar in with my dry ingredients instead of with my wet like I was supposed to, but it'll turn out just fine. loves me. You know she won't understand long neck battle. Let go of my hand. And I'm demonetized. So I just got done donating plasma. Things went well. I donated really quickly today, 39 minutes. The technician commented on it, but they always comment when I donate fast. So my average time is about 45 minutes. Let me turn the heater down. My average time is about 45 minutes, and I think most people's average time is an hour to an hour and 15. So for me to donate in 39 minutes is fast for me, but it's fast for like most people. But I always kind of know I'm gonna bleed quickly based on my finger prick, and if you can see me bleeding through right there, I knew I was gonna bleed fast today. A lot of times I'll do my finger stick and then even have to do a second one on top because I just bleed so fast. Secret superpowers, right? I'm a fast bleeder. I'm freezing, you guys. It's 41 degrees outside, but the wind chill is like ice and straight to the bone. I've been cold half the day. Like, we woke up this morning, it was like in the 60s and beautiful, and then it got cloudy and the temperature dropped. And oh my god, I'm just like, oh. And plus, after just donating, they make you do I forget what it's called. I mean, it's room temperature when it goes into your body, but it feels like ice cubes, and it's just I want to say it's like a saline solution. I could be wrong, but it's supposed to like rehydrate you. It just makes me so cold, and then to add on top of that the wind chill, I'm just like, ugh. Whew. So I asked the technician today. We were just talking a little bit about everything going on, and I said, but they'll keep you guys open, right? And he said, well, I don't know, because they're considered an emergency medical facility. And apparently the plasma that they take, they store for 2 years, and it's there in case there's like a big medical emergency and it's needed, which I guess this is a medical emergency, but it's not really needing plasma right now. Though the plasma that from people who have had the virus, I've heard, can be used to help, create medication. But if you haven't had the virus, it's not, your plasma's not really anything special right now. So it's really gonna suck if they shut down the plasma center, because one, the plasma technicians will be out of a job, and two, anybody who's coming here right now, because they're already out of a job, will be out of a second income, which will be us. Like, we'll be down to YouTube and my husband. And thankfully my husband's job, I can't see going anywhere. They're gonna need him because he does IT for nursing homes, and like, as long as there's patients in the nursing homes, they're gonna need him. But I was watching Katie and Cullen, I can link them below if you're interested in checking them out. They were doing a little video. They've been doing a debt snowball, and I've been following it, and they were just talking about how that's going to play out and what they're doing now with their debt consolidation and snowball, whatever, now that the virus has hit. And Cullen made a good point and said, it's hard saying what's going to happen with YouTube right now when it comes to being paid, because we're paid through advertisements, and with companies having to close their doors and can't pay their employees, they're going to be cutting cost places, which is normally going to be their advertisement budget. They're going to cut costs at advertisement. So there might start being less ads on YouTube, which means less payout, which is scary. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep filming. I'm going to keep being here for you guys. I do enjoy this. It gives me like a sense of purpose, like something to do every day. And I'm sure once this virus is over with and things start getting back to normal, YouTube will start paying out again anyways. But I'm just hoping we don't have to drop down to just my husband's pay, because I don't know that we can do it. That's a scary thought. Of course, I do have the option to go to the grocery store. For as long as the grocery store is open, I can go work there, but I'm really scared to work there. My county is now up to like 5 confirmed cases, and I guess 1 person died from it, and it's just scary not knowing who's got it, who's not got it. And they say like every 7 to 14 days there's like a double fold. So now I think my state's up to 74 cases. I forget what it was 2 weeks ago, but I don't know. I don't remember what it was 2 weeks ago, but it's just like doubling itself every 14 days. And the news said the other day, I was watching the news, and it said that they expect every state to have half the population of that particular state get infected. So that's just scary numbers, big numbers. But on better news, I guess, Everything's going well with Yoshi. He's so far done really well. Mike, this is his first time being at home alone with him, and he said that he told him to get off of the bed and that he seemed like really brokenhearted about it, but that he got off the bed, which is good. We don't really want dogs on the furniture. Molly did a number on the couch already. You guys see the rip in the couch. That's from Molly, and she was tiny. So, and that was just from her turning around itching her butt. That wasn't from the cats. That's from Molly. The cats we don't worry about. They never do anything to the furniture. And then before Molly, we had JJ, and she would do the same thing, turn around, itch her butt on the couch that we had, and it put a hole in the couch. So we're just like, we really don't want animals on the couches or on the beds. That's just a personal preference. I know other people have different opinions on that, and you know, I totally respect that. But that's just our personal preferences. We don't, other than the cats, like we don't put dogs on the couches or the bed. Or we try not to. It happens. Sometimes they just sneak on up there and do it anyways. But so I have a friend who contacted me about wanting to foster a cat from the Humane Society and asked how I got to foster Yoshi. So I kind of gave her some info on that. So that's exciting that she'll be able to get a cat out of the Humane Society. Like I said, our Humane Society is closing down, and they're not going to have nearly as many volunteers or workers. So like it's kind of just like go in, feed the animals, clean the cages, walk them if you got time. So they're not going to be getting the care that they're used to. So they're just trying to empty the cages and get any animal out to a foster home or adoption that they can, that's a suitable fit. So I don't know how things went today. I'll be checking online for that. I like to keep up with the Humane Society, but they closed at 5 today, and they were doing like adoption specials all day. Spayed or neutered dogs were $50, cats were like $15. Like, so, and my Humane Society offers pretty nice packages. You get like a little goodie bag to take home with your pet, which comes with a little bit of food and some toys and some information, and then they get a free wellness check with a veterinary clinic, and they get spayed or neutered, so that's always nice. So like the money you pay to adopt your animal, you're definitely like getting your money's worth. Not only are you getting the animal, but you're getting like all the veterinary care to get you started. So yeah, definitely worth it. Check in with your local Humane Society if you're interested in fostering or adopting. I'm sure they could definitely use the help. Mine is currently going, I don't know how it's working. They were saying they were going by appointment only, but then they said that after today they're just shutting down. So I'm not really sure what that entails. But we got our dog, so, and he's working out fabulously, which is great. On other news, our window that got broken, if you guys remember that, we have a window that's got like a big old crack through it. My husband stepped on a Hot Wheel and tripped, fell into the window. Thankfully, he did not like bust the window. It's not shattered, but it did like hairline, well, I won't say hairline, it's through the window, but they cracked the window. So we have it duct taped, but we had to have a special window ordered that would fit the window hole. And I just got the email yesterday that it's in. So I don't know if we're going to go today to pick it up or tomorrow, but I think it would be best if one of us stays home with the kids while the other one goes and picks it up. But it's at Menards. So like I said, Menards does pretty good with spacing things out to begin with. And now with all of this going on, I expect there to probably be like markers on the floor. I've seen that stores are doing that where they're marking out like 6 feet in between, so it's like you stand here, you stand here. They did the same thing here at the plasma center. It was like stand here, stand, like they had markers, but the person came in behind me, ignored the markers, and was like right up my backside. And I'm like, well, I mean, you can only lead a horse to water, right? You can't make them drink. So they're like breathing down my neck. But I'm starting to warm up a little bit. Yeah, that was the info I was coming in to give you guys. The banana bread turned out really good. It was very dense, but it was tasty. Did I tell you I was out of baking soda? Because I was out of baking soda and I wasn't really sure how that would affect my recipe. It really didn't. I think it just made the banana bread really denser than normal maybe. But it tastes really good. I forgot to show you guys a picture of it. If I think about it, I'll take a picture and insert it. If not, it's good banana bread, and I'll leave the recipe link down below. So with that being said, I'm going to head on home and we're gonna get dinner started. Guys, I have sprouts. Look at that. They're so cute. Those are broccoli. I think they're both broccoli. So we've got 2 broccoli sprouts. Anything else coming up? I checked this morning and I swear I didn't see anything. Like this has just happened over the last couple of hours. Well, since this morning anyways. I don't see anything else coming up. Let's check this other little pot over here. Don't have broccoli sprouts. I think that's it for now, but we got 2 of them coming up. Ooh, that's exciting. They're doing something. Okay, it's Friday evening. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. So I'm gonna upload everything and get it edited so you guys can watch it tomorrow morning. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. I hope you're all doing really well during this crazy time. Do you want to say hi? Making crazy faces. Husband walked by, made a crazy face at me. Hi, Banjo. He was so mad at me last night. He normally snuggles and sleeps next to me, but he slept on the couch all night. He was not happy with me at all. Didn't come say hi. Nope, stayed on the couch. Was not a happy camper. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, get this edited. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you in my next one.